Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
A brutal king in the glory of all his permanent position, where the torture of destruction was the structure of his vision. As in every day, he'd meet an ogre by the bridge he built to reminisce about the daughters that he bathed in silk. And his ignitions were the burning that to boot his lies, cause when the ogre would fillet him, he would roll his eyes. And this was daily operation for so many moons, until his castle got attacked by some forest goons. And they besieged him in his riches and his place of throne, and spilled the blood of his defeat on all the gold he owned. So now the kingdom is a beautiful and pretty space, and not your usual unsuitable and pseudo waste. They introduced the king of former hate to what he rated, from idol god to a pitiful self-created jerk. So now the Lord is out of work and just a broken joker that wanders daily by that underpass to find his ogre. But no one's over in the corner where they used to huddle to take a little swig and throw a punch and drunken mumble. And so the tears will stay away, he keeps his kneadings plain, and takes his passion in his hand to stroke away the pain. Another story and a fable for the world to gain, from brother to brother or mother to another name. The parable is unbearable and it's fairly vain, but no one could stop him when he started like the acid rain. Whoever dissed me in my fur coat and my iron rayon, come watch me spank it like it's scribbled on my wall in crayon. These are emotions that I wrote out into being of proof, to put my mind between the lines like an addict's use.
Once upon a time.
There was a crooked man living once a time or something, that had a lime of luncheon and would never dine without it. And he would scream and he would shout that he would bleed without it. Truly believed he couldn't breathe without a pinch a day. So he would walk along and talk about his favorite thrillers, and buy the posters of the killers and their picture makeup. His dandelions were roses and he puked in frozen tones, amongst perversion where he fears he has to call it home. Attaining satisfaction, living free of moral borders, at peace with golden shower gifts he gives to his supporters. It's easy breezy cover girl if you're a hollow spirit. An over pivot made the crooked man a living lyric. A pause in the fabric of time afforded all his choices. He hit the liquor and the gun store, obeyed the voices, and into Susie's room to see if anything was cute. Figured the way up he changed into this here Santa suit. Good morning children in the twilight of this afternoon. It's good to see you all again, you're looking carbon copy. But in the distance his progression from was ever sloppy, and so the bullet from the sniper hit him right in heart. And Susie's brother felt a pinch of his redemption start, and threw his mask off in the bush and ran into the dark. Another fable in a cradle for the world to quiver, working for someday when I write a song to make you shiver. These parables are unbearables, thank you very much. I dropped my kids off at your mom's house and didn't flush. Who could have stopped me when I faded on your golden beast, fucking your back room in the bathroom like a Catholic priest? With these emotions that I wrote out in to lead my path, turning the gift of have into a want that feeds the wrath. Another story in a fable for the world to gain, from brother to brother or mother to another name. These parables too unbearables to escape in vain, putting poop in earlobes and turning your fog into a flame. You couldn't stop me when I started like the acid rain. You thought you got me when I dropped out of your schools in pain. From musketeering aspirations in the prairie plains, I think of lava shit that dropping right out in the flames.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once